Welcome to Elena Magic Channel, where I dive into the psychological portraits of film characters. I analyze their inner worlds, uncover hidden meanings, and decode the film's ending from a psychological perspective. Subscribe to explore the characters on a deeper level. What if the greatest journey ever told was not just about monsters and gods, but about the struggle? Today, we're diving into Odyssey, a cinematic retelling of the legendary story of Odysseus, the warrior who fought in the Trojan War and spent years trying to return home. But this film is more than mythology. It's a story about survival, temptation, sacrifice, and identity. Okay, in this review, we'll talk about the plot, visuals, acting, themes, strengths, weaknesses, and whether this movie is worth your time. Let's begin. The movie follows Odysseus after the fall of Troy. While the war is over, his real battle is only beginning. His journey home to Ithaca becomes a nightmare filled with dangerous creatures, angry gods, storms, betrayal, and impossible choices. Along the way, he faces the Cyclops, resists the deadly songs of the sirens, survives the wrath of Poseidon, and struggles against his own pride and ambition. And meanwhile, back in Ithaca, his wife Penelope and son Telemachus are fighting their own war, trying to protect the kingdom from greedy men who believe Odysseus will never return. The film balances large-scale adventure with emotional storytelling, constantly reminding us that every step of the journey costs Odysseus a piece of himself. Visually, Odyssey is stunning. The ocean scenes feel massive and unpredictable. The filmmakers do a great job making the sea feel alive, sometimes beautiful, sometimes terrifying. Storm sequences are especially impressive, with dark skies, crashing waves, and intense sound design creating real tension. The mythical creatures are handled surprisingly well. Instead of feeling cartoonish, they fit naturally into the world of the film. The Cyclops scene stands out as one of the most suspenseful moments in the movie. The cinematography also deserves praise. Wide shots of ships crossing endless waters give the story an epic scale, while close-up emotional scenes remind us of the personal pain behind the adventure. Every location feels different. Mysterious islands, ruined temples, dark caves, and royal halls all help create a believable mythological world. Acting and characters. The actor playing Odysseus carries the movie with a powerful performance. He portrays the character not as a perfect hero, but as a flawed and exhausted man trying to survive impossible situations. You can feel his intelligence, pride, terror, and desperation throughout the film. Penelope is also written very well. Instead of simply waiting for her husband, she becomes a symbol of patience, loyalty, and quiet strength. Her scenes add emotional depth and balance the action-heavy parts of the story.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
The supporting cast does a solid job too. The gods feel mysterious and dangerous, especially Poseidon, whose presence hangs over the story like a curse. One of the film's strongest choices is showing how the journey changes Odysseus psychologically. By the end, he's not the same man who left for war. Themes and symbolism. Dondon. At its core, Odyssey is about the idea of home. Not just a physical place, but the emotional need to belong somewhere. Again, the film explores themes like temptation, pride, Odysseus constantly faces choices between comfort and duty. Many times, his own ego creates more problems than the monsters themselves. The movie also asks an interesting question. What happens to warriors after war ends? And even when Odysseus survives physically, emotionally, he remains trapped in conflict. His journey becomes symbolic of trauma, growth, and redemption. This deeper emotional layer helps the film stand out from a simple fantasy adventure. Weaknesses of the film. And of course, the movie is not perfect. Some parts in the middle feel slightly repetitive because the structure follows a new island, new danger formula. A few supporting characters also don't enough men before disappearing from the story. Depending on the version of the film, some viewers may feel the pacing is uneven. Certain emotional scenes move too quickly, while other sequences last longer than necessary. And if you're expecting non-stop action, you might be surprised. The movie spends a lot of time on dialogue, reflection, and emotional conflict. But honestly, that slower pacing also gives the story more depth, final verdict. Overall, Odyssey is an ambitious and visually powerful adaptation of one of history's most famous stories. It combines mythology, adventure, and emotional storytelling into a film that feels both epic and personal. The visuals are impressive, the performances are strong, and the themes remain surprisingly relevant even thousands of years after the original tale was written. This is not just a movie about monsters and gods. It's a story about endurance, identity, and the long journey back to yourself. If you enjoy mythological epics, character-driven adventures, or films with emotional depth, Odyssey is definitely worth watching. But what do you think? Did Odyssey live up to the legend, or did it fall short of expectations? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future movie reviews and cinematic deep dives. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next journey.